Alright guys, welcome back to Zero Plays Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for 16-bit Winter. We're on battle round 5 of 10. You ready? 5 more of these to go. We get to strike first. Take it. Bam. You're done. Come on, give me a crit. It's once in my life. Once in my life, I would like Damn Son to be strong. Like, I could get through these battles super easy if he just did 200 more damage. That's literally all I need more. It's 200 more. Ugh. Man, stop yawning. Stop yawning, man. I've been yawning the last couple days. A little tired. I'm gonna try and get a little more sleep tonight if I can. I'm trying to get as much stuff done today as I possibly can, and then I have hangouts tomorrow with Allie. We watched last weekend. We watched A New Hope and Force Awakens. I had never seen Force Awakens. Well, I had seen Force Awakens, but this was my second time watching it. I had never had a second viewing, and let me just say I enjoyed it more the second time watching it through. I still have a lot of things that I don't, some problems with it, but I'll admit that I did enjoy it more my second time through. And you know what, I think it's a pretty good movie. I remember, like, after the first time I saw it, I hated it. Like, I absolutely, like, did not enjoy it. But I realized something looking back. I realized something today looking back at stuff, and I've been rewatching behind-the-scenes stuff for Star Wars, stuff I've never seen that people put on YouTube, and stuff from, like, DVDs and such that I have. Oh, sorry, guys, let me get that. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Mom called, and she wanted me to put the spaghetti on. We're having spaghetti tonight for dinner. This Saturday night, which I haven't had spaghetti in a long time, so I'm okay with that. Anyways, what was I talking about? Fuck, I don't remember. Whatever. Right. Force Awakens. So I liked it more in a second running, and what I actually realized is watching all these special features on YouTube and on my DVD extras and stuff. I love behind-the-scenes stuff, by the way. I love it. I love to see how movies are made. That's what got me interested in doing videos in the first place, and eventually I do want to make movies, but that's going to be a ways away before I do that. But yeah, I love behind-the-scenes stuff, and watching them made me realize something. And there's also an interview with J.J. Abrams that really resonated with me. He said that he was asked, like, how do you feel being a part of something that was, you know, it was originally intended that Star Wars would have 9 to 12 movies. How do you feel being a part of that whole journey? He basically said, well, when George Lucas made the original movie, there's no way he would have known, like, what was going to happen later on. Yes, like, one thing that I always said about the prequels is that there was information written about... oh, we're going to the volcano, by the way. What the hell? Oh, that's a ghost. Well, listen to this music. Sorry, I just wanted to listen to that music. There's no way he could have conceived all of Star Wars. I mean, he did write, you know, I think it was something like a 10-page treatment for the prequels, because he had to figure out where everybody came from, but he didn't really expand it until later on when he made the prequels. And he expanded a little bit when he was continuing to revise his scripts for episodes 5 and 6, because he wrote the original Star Wars. I should keep playing while I'm talking. He wrote the original Star Wars, the way we see it. The 3 movies was originally supposed to be 1, but he could only afford to do the special effects for the first third, like the first act. So, and that's why they got split up into 3 movies. So, shit. Of course I miss. Oh, did the ghost multiply, or did just another one show up? There we go. Takes care of him. Wow. Damn son's just not waking up. So there's no way he could have... Really? I mean, it's more experience, but... like, there's no way he could have conceived all of that, so... the way I see it is... And just, he didn't necessarily say this, but, obviously each director gave their own spin to it, because George Lucas only directed 4 of the original 6 Star Wars movies. Sorry, only 1 of the original trilogy ones. Technically, you could say he did 2 of them, because he had to spend so much time working with Richard Marquand, because he wasn't familiar with special effects. So, oh yeah, these guys again. Oh, don't shoot. Except I don't have an archer this time. He was so inexperienced with special effects that George basically had to be there all the time. What the hell is this? Oh my god, puppers! Werewolves. Those are puppers. 3-headed puppers. Oh, I almost feel bad about fighting them, because they're just puppers. Well, I don't really have a choice here. I guess I could run, but let's see how much. Oh, get all sad when they take damage. Look at how sad they are. Oh. Except the one on the right there. Look at how derpy he is. Wait, are they like holding up like a white flag with their tail? Oh my god. That's so adorable yet so morbid. Oh my god, Casey, don't look. Oh wow, what a jump. What a jump. So I see, and it's something that I've noticed that yes, the prequels do connect to the originals, they were made that way. But I see each trilogy as its own like era of Star Wars. So because one thing I've always felt when I watch the original Star Wars movies over again is that they were made at a different time, obviously, and these are meant to be later parts of the story. They don't feel as connected in terms of visual aspects, so it's harder for me to connect them all together like that. And I know visual is different than storytelling, but like, it's just something that I noticed, and I always felt like it didn't feel like those were the follow-up to the prequels. Like, if we're going in chronological order here. Like, it always felt like they were... they felt like they were their own stories. Like, they were all connected, but they felt like they were their own stories. If that makes sense. So, originally, my feeling towards Force Awakens was it didn't feel like Star Wars, and that's what hurt the most. Like, it didn't feel... It felt like something trying to be Star Wars, is what it was. And I realized, you know what? It's just a different era of Star Wars. Each trilogy has its own feel. It has its own thing. And, you know, after realizing that, I've enjoyed The Force Awakens a lot more. I don't think it's a bad movie anymore. I still have a ton of problems with it. But I don't think it's a terrible movie. So, I mean... It is what it is. And I mean, I've said this before, I actually like the prequels, and I think I like them more now because I realize it is its own thing. If you look at each trilogy as their own stories that just happen to be interconnected of a greater breadth of work, it's a lot easier to... Oh, this is random battles, really? Oh, because this area is covered in a veal. Is that why? And I don't mean like baby cow, if you know what I'm saying. In a veal. Oh wow, that was terrible, Clayton. How dare I do that? Seriously, Casey, don't look at this episode. I feel that each Star Wars prequel, like each Star Wars trilogy has their own feel. Is there nothing in here? Okay, that was pointless. Just made me waste time and get into more random battles. Thanks, game. I'm not hitting too many random battles right now. Damn it, I had to say something. So yeah. And then personally, I think if people just start seeing these movies each as their own, like each trilogy as its own part of a series, you could almost say that each trilogy in Star Wars, you can consider each trilogy their own movies. Now, of course, I can't speak for episodes 8 and 9. They haven't come out yet. Rogue One has just come out, and please don't spoil it in the comments. I haven't seen it yet. Ellie and I have talked about it. We decided we're going to wait to see it in the new year. Because we just, with Christmas and everything, we just cannot afford it right now. Oh, more three-headed puppers. Puppers. Alright. Look, they got their tongues hanging out. Oh my god. So, Casey's mom is a dog, or she breeds show dogs, and I guess Casey was visiting family yesterday. She posted this live video on Facebook. It's like 10 minutes of just her petting these dogs, these adorable puppies. Oh my god. And like, I'm not a big dog person. I've never really been a huge dog person, but I think I've grown to love dogs more since hanging out with Casey, because I used to actually be afraid of dogs and I think because dogs can sense when you're afraid of them. Like, they try to be your friend, and that would just make things worse for me, because I would still be constantly afraid. So I used to be afraid of dogs, and I used to not like dogs because because of how afraid I was of them. And also, there are some dogs out there that are vicious. Like, there are cats that are vicious too, but you're more likely to find a vicious dog. And it's unfortunately just their upbringings. Like Casey's probably mentioned once on the show about golden retrievers, how she has like a love-hate relationship with them because they're poorly raised, but they're beautiful dogs. My next door neighbor actually has 2 beautiful golden retrievers, and I love them to death. But they're just these big dogs that just wow. Damn, son. Don't shoot. Okay. That just like sometimes can be scary and whatnot, so I don't know the full reasoning why, but I mean, I never inquired enough about it, but I don't know. Some people just don't like certain types of dogs, and I for a long time did not like dogs that much, so there you go. But like these tiny, like white puppies, oh my god, like 10 minutes of just petting these puppies. It's like, and she said, you know, she has said someday, you know, just gonna make you like roll into a pile of puppies, because she has access to a pile of puppies. Just like the, you know, the meme video that was around for a bit of the old man rolls around in a pile of puppies. That's basically what I want to do with her mom's puppies. If she ever sees this video, that's going to be really awkward, but I don't think Casey's mom is the type to watch these kind of videos, especially ones that Casey is not involved in. So I'm not afraid to mention that in a video. But yeah, I just, in recent years, I've just really loved puppies. I'm having a very interesting day with my commentary. Alright, take him out. Bam. Bam! Damn son leveled up. Yeah. Alright. So, let's take on the Incredible Hulk here. That's what they look like on the map. They look like the Incredible Hulk. But, they are not the Incredible Hulk. They are horsemen. Centaurs. Or, in this case, they're nightmares. Which are usually evil horses. In Final Fantasy. And other RPGs. Excuse me. I hope that didn't get picked up on the mic hardcore. But let's take these nightmares out. I'm tired of this nightmare. I just want to wake up from this nightmare. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to stop this part. So next time on Zero Plays Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for 16-bit Winter, we'll continue on this crazy volcano. See you then.